Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to Wilder Path Farm. So it's been a little while. Unfortunately, I've been super duper sick. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I actually didn't have my voice for about a week. And yeah, but all is well. My voice is slowly coming back. So bear with me as I'm on my road to recovery. But here this morning, we of course always have lots to do today, and the chickens are impatiently waiting for me to let them out of the coop and into their pastured run area. So let's go do that. Good morning, chickies. Good morning, ladies. Hello. Alrighty. And they're all waiting for treats. So let's go grab them a little snack, right? Alrighty. Oh, we definitely gotta come back and say hi to the babies. Yeah, totally chicken mask got me. Not afraid, not ashamed to say it. So we got 9 new babies. And they are all in the brooder. They're so cute, so sweet, and they're different breeds than the ones that we already have. Let's give this little snack to the chickies. Hi, babies. There you go. Enjoy. They got a big area here, so, and then they have access to their run and their coop as well, so it's nice and safe for them. Plus, this is electric netting that we have to go turn on. We got it all set up and just turn it on. And it's good to go. But this is more to keep the chickens in, and it will also keep some predators out. These guys much prefer the weeds and the grass anyways, so. Hi. We also have a couple smaller chickens in here. Those are the 4 Americanas that were with the meat birds, and I have now successfully introduced them to the flock. There's the other one right there. They're similar in size. They're still smaller, but they're getting along really well. I have extra water for them in case the older ones bully them off of the main water, and obviously put out more food to make sure that everyone gets enough. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the white splash Americana, the 2 of them are both roosters, I'm pretty sure. And then these 2 blue looking ones, one's a hen and one might be a rooster. Now, you may be wondering where the meat birds are, and I can happily say that they're in the freezer. Pretty much the day that I got better, slightly enough to be able to get out of bed, we decided that that was going to be our butcher day. It was actually decided long before that, but luckily I had gotten better the day before and was able to participate in our first butcher day. And everything went really smoothly. We set up everything behind the garage, so it wasn't like a big scene for people to see as they drove by. And we also had this tent. We had this tent set up here that was super handy to keep the bugs off. So I was in here with tables set up. I'll put some pictures in from the day. And yeah, I eviscerated 55 meat birds Nem dispatched all of them, and then I just pretty much gutted them and then bagged them, if you don't know what eviscerated means. So yeah, it was kind of like the quality control, made sure there was no more feathers left on, made sure all the guts came out, made sure everything was super duper clean, and then bagged them, weighed them, labeled, and then into the freezer. So yeah, everything went super smoothly. The only hiccup from that day was our heat plate to heat our scald was not keeping up with it. So we were constantly having to boil water and then check the temperature, and that just took a little bit longer. But other than that, everything else went super duper smoothly. Yeah, so our meat tractors are washed and put over there until we need them again. Not sure if that's where they're gonna stay, but they're there for now. Yeah, so we're super happy. But before we continue, let's go check out the new babies. So we have the new babies in the brooder. There's 9 of them. It's okay. It's okay. So we have 2 Barnvelders, we have 2 Isobar, 2 Lavender Orpingtons, and 3 Morans. They're all super healthy. They're quite skittish, so we're working on like hand feeding and handling. But yeah, they're still babies. They look super happy and healthy. I'm excited for them to be a part of our flock. And yeah, so we got to give them some food and get them clean out their water. So yeah, the babies are new, they're cute, they're very sweet. I essentially have no reason for you as to why I got more, other than the fact that my previous orders of chicks, I ended up with a lot. And I mean a lot of roosters. So I didn't get as many hens as I wanted, and since then I've kind of had to figure out what I'm going to do. If I'm just going to wait till next year or to hatch my own, or if I wanted to get a couple more. And so I decided through a friend of a friend that she had some extra chicks, and I bought them. So yeah, I believe only 1 or 2 of these is a rooster. But we'll take this water out and we'll go dump that. So yeah, they're still itty bitty babies, and we're working on some handling and, you know, them not being as afraid of us. But yeah, just trying to be super gentle, super small. But yeah, I believe this one's a hen as well. She likes to climb in my hair. Okay, alrighty, so we'll put her back with her friends. Let's go change that water. So over here I have one of my rain catchment systems. This one's hooked up to the house roof, and it's hooked up to the gutter, which has filters and everything on it. These are still very full. We've had a lot of rain. So I rinse it out and refill it. So yeah, these rain catchment systems are awesome. Really love them, and definitely looking forward to adding bigger containers to hold more water, plus more all over the property. Alrighty, let's put your water in. There you go. So cute, so sweet. Everyone's getting a drink of fresh water. We'll leave them alone. So a lot has changed in the garden over the past like 2 weeks, week. Let me show you some of the things that have changed, some of the progresses, and some issues I've run into. So starting at the far end of the garden close to the coop, we have this bed filled. It's filled with bush peas and climbing peas, as well as some brassicas and some flowers. I also threw in some radishes right here. Last night we put together this bed, so it's all put together now. So today what we got to do is fill this up so that we can put the rest of the brassicas that I have ready to go in here. Over here we have some of the corn. There's carrots all put in there. They have finally sprouted, so you can see them right there. And then we have some more bush peas, some beans, and some radishes there. There's some dog vomit slime mold here. As far as I know, it's not damaging to the garden. It mostly comes up when there is excess moisture. It has been raining a lot, so once it gets warm during the day, it does disappear. If you find it harmful for your garden, let me know in the comments down below, but so far I haven't really noticed anything for it, so I've just kind of let nature take its course. But something I have realized is that we got a couple different loads of soil, and I'm seeing now in the garden that there was one load, unfortunately, that was not good. And I'm pretty sure it had something in it. Let me just show you. So here we have some runner beans, right? See how these leaves are yellower than these leaves? On certain beds and areas has more of that one load of soil than others. So here it has more. The corn looks better on this side than it does on this side, where it looks yellow and light green. So I'm hoping to do a compost tea and hopefully revive this so it's not struggling as much. But it's definitely not as dark as I'd like it to be. As well as we put in some rutabagas in here, and they have been absolutely like eaten by a pest. Now, I'm not eating the leaves, so I'm not too concerned about it. I know that they kind of attack transplants when they're this small, and then they kind of rally most of the time, so we'll see. But some of the things are just smaller, like this sunflower. It looks okay-ish, but the stalk is super thin, and there's certain things that I'm just noticing. Also, over here in my other tomato bed, it seems that some of them have kind of gotten stunted. They are a little bit smaller. They're also having this purpling veining on the back of their leaves. So again, I'm going to do compost tea, try to help revive these guys, but these should be a lot darker. If you look at the contrast between these and those dark green bean leaves, you can tell the difference drastically, how dark they actually should be. Again, over here, squash is usually super easy to grow, and the leaves are usually quite big. Now this one's starting to rally, which is absolutely fantastic for me. But as you see with the leaf curl in it, I'm noticing that this has been here. Like, this leaf curl has pretty much stayed. It hasn't stopped production per se. I think it definitely has slowed it compared to what I could be getting. But It's not the end of the world. Again, I'm pretty much just going to do a big compost tea for the entire garden and see where I'm at. These runner beans have now reached the top of the trellis and climbing, so they look great. But yeah, some of them are diseased, some of them are not, so a big drastic comparison here is the yellowing leaves between these two. Again, they're different varieties, and some of the leaves are starting to rally back, but again, this shouldn't be this yellow compared to the normal green. It doesn't seem to hopefully be affecting these brassicas too much. These head cabbage are looking great. And then over here I have a giant cabbage, which I'm very excited for this one. This one's a really tight head and looks great. You can really notice the difference in the cucumbers that are very yellow. The lettuce that we put in here hasn't grown very much at all. And some of the cucumbers I am getting, they're still good, but I believe I should be getting quite a bit more than this. So hoping we can fix it. We are starting to get some ripened cherry tomatoes, which is really good. These are sun golds. And then just down here, I'm noticing these guys are starting to blush, and there's lots of spoon tomatoes as well. So there's a storm coming in, and I'm just quickly harvesting some things. But I do have, let me show you. So far I've just thrown it in with my seeds here because I'm trying to go quickly. But I got some sun golds, a bell pepper, some spoon tomatoes, and I was just picking some beans. So let's go finish up doing that. I'm gonna finish this up really quickly. There's also some weird noise from the neighbor. So yeah, just give me one sec. So it's starting to rain and the wind's really picking up. So I'm gonna head inside and we'll come back out a little bit later. Hey guys, it is a few days later. This is editing Taylor. I realized that I never closed out this vlog because we had the worst storms ever. Like, it had been raining a lot this week, but the thunderstorms and the lightning were so loud and so intense. So yeah, I just didn't want to leave off this video with like a blank screen and being like, peace out, bye. But yeah, so that's what happened. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you aren't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that we can share this video with lots of like-minded people. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.